Hello everyone, my name is Romeo David Glenn Jr. from Mozambique. Well, I'm a professional teacher trained in languages and science. Uh, I've taught in different schools and at different levels, from primary schools to higher education. So, my chosen topic is reported speech addressed to a grade 10 class. By the end of this lesson, I expect my students to be capable of responding or reporting somebody's speech in any tense they are subjected to. At the verse first stage, which is the warm-up stage, this is we bring a sort of brainstorming activities. So if we had, for example, the previous lesson was about prepositions of place. So at this stage, I would suggest students to let a comment on the prepositions of place as a way of showing their mastery, how they understood or how they understand this lesson. If we had the homework, we would correct the homework at this stage, as well as to put, as teacher, to put there to my students a discussion topic, and the discussion topic, I may even refer to the topic, the current topic I'll be dealing with, which is reported speech. So my students would be giving their insight, will give their insight, what they understand, and would move to the second stage, which is the presentation stage. At this stage, at the first stage, I want to get my students involved or prepared for the lesson. So I would suggest main activities as a way of brainstorming, as a way of tracking my students' motivation, either intrinsic or extrinsic motivation. So at the second stage, I would present the topic, and I would present the objectives. So let's say what we want to reach, to achieve, what objectives, what goals we aim to achieve. And after that, I would let students broadly comment on the topic they are proposed. They'll be giving their insight, their understanding, what they have as let's say as a hint to comment on the topic, and afterwards I would explain the topic to my students, but I would base my explanation on my students' previous answers, what they commented on the topic. I would use obviously the correct answers as a way of praising the answers, as well as validating their participation. So after that, because when you use your students' comments, you are trying to let your students motivated or encouraged. They are going to see that they are valuable, their answers are vibrant, and they will keep on commenting. So we would, after explaining the topic and giving examples and using visual aids or any aid, and as we are talking about reported speech, I would use some students. Some students would give a direct speech, and other students would report the colleague's speech correctly, of course. And we would move to the third stage, which is the controlled practice, or technically speaking, the elicitation stage. At this stage, I suppose I expect from my students to answer the questionnaire correctly, and as they will be answering the questionnaire, I will be monitoring the answers and helping those who would be in doubt. After that, we would correct our questions, would give our answers, and would move to the last stage, which is the free practice. At this stage, students are supposed to comment or to give a general overview, a summary of the topic. After that, we would suggest a homework to get students tasked at home, and the end of the lesson. Thank you.